Hello everybody, this is Oteyako here, used to be SaiahKnight, but I changed my name, and I am playing High School Romance, a visual novel that, I know what happened since I've at least played the first 10 minutes, and also, literally a few minutes ago, I actually recorded at least a decent chunk to it. I'll state it in the video when I when it reached that point, but I recorded and I was talking, and then I just went to check, did it actually record, and guess what? It actually didn't. So I'm just gonna make sure it's recording again. Yeah, it's still recording. That's good. So yeah, I'm gonna play this game and have some fun, and not be annoyed that it didn't record. It's probably my fault, but at the same time, probably the game's fault. But anyway, I'm playing this. It's a visual novel, and visual novels are like you trying to get with a girl, get into a relationship. It doesn't have to be a girl. It could be a guy too. There's games, all the things, and my channel started off as playing just like games like Alien Isolation and stuff, but I'm going to be playing these sort of games because these are the games that I actually really enjoy. I enjoy playing this game, not this game, but like games like this, visual novels. And you'll probably see a bunch more others later down the track when I start recording more. But for now, this is the start. High School Romance. You've probably seen other YouTubers do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Anyway, let's start. I'm just double checking. Does it record? It's still recording. Wait. Oh, thank God, it's still recording. Okay. It was supposed to be a new school. A fresh start. Guys my age are supposed to have friends. To go out and have fun. Probably. But, you know, there's me playing this game. I should be studying for stuff. Doing homework. But I'm playing this because I enjoy this more. Was it foolish of me to think that would actually happen? To look forward to it? I just arrived this morning. Getting off the train and lugged around. And lugging a suitcase full of clothes and personal effects along the narrow, bustling sidewalks. It's a scene I was used to. Every new place I moved, I was always the weird transfer student. But for once, I was happy to be somewhere new. A place I could really call home. A private boarding school. All I could think about was how lucky I was to be here. To have a school where I could finally belong. That is, until... What did you say? This boarding school only admits girls. Shoji? Shoji, are you alright? At this moment, I'm anything but alright, but I just have to play it cool. I played I have played a few visual novels before this, and those are the ones I'm saying now. I played Cuddle with Shoujo and some other one on Steam, but I don't want to record those because with visual novels it's rather to go blind because that's how you get more enjoyment out of it. And I don't know, at least my friend said oh, the art's terrible in this and stuff, but at the same time it's unique. It's a unique style that in the beginning it's just oh, it's not that good, but then after just with me I played this before only the first 10 minutes and then also having 5 minutes of me playing the game be lost because I didn't record, you get used to it and you actually start really liking the art style. It's actually really nice. I like it. I like the character design of all these. Anyway, back to me, stop me rambling about the game and actually playing the game. At this moment, I'm anything but alright, but I just have to play it cool. Sorry, what? You look a little out of it. I think we're all a bit surprised. But, are you sure you're okay? I know I read that wrong, shut up. That's it. It has to be a dream. This is a nightmare. And I'm going to wake up now. I'm fine, I think. There's no need to worry. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. This isn't the kind of trouble I usually associate with the principal's office. So far, she's been kind and understanding about the issue, though maybe a little too nonchalant. She looks young. She looks so young that, at first, I couldn't tell her apart from some of the students. I tried calling your parents, but neither of them have been answering the phone. Oh, they're probably still on the plane. It's a half-truth. My parents work for the government. They've always needed to travel for work, and the schedule is especially busy this year. This time, even I might not be able to get to talk to them much for a couple of weeks. Which leaves you here, for the time being. This probably wouldn't be a big deal to most students. I get that. A boy in an all-girls high school? It sounds like a quirky story you'd tell to a new acquaintance. And some things you see in anime. Like Infinite Shadows. I'll just leave that there. You could call me trash for watching that, but hey, look, it was alright. It was alright. I find out a lot of things alright. One time in high school, I got accepted to an all-girls school. It would be a great dinner. on Chicago. Even though the last recording I couldn't even say that. Anaconda. Anaconda? I give up. But right now, I just feel terrified. Okay, just making sure I'm still recording, sorry. My mother said she went to the school herself. How did she... I just lost breath there for a second. I need water. How did she not realize? But this wasn't always an all-girls boarding school. There was only a recent change in the last decade or so. We always had a high female enrollment, but they decided to make it exclusive. When your mother was here, I'm sure it was co-ed. Although that doesn't explain why she marked you as female on the forms. Female? My mom works for the government, but she can't even fill out a student recommendation correctly. How does she work in the government if she can't do that? Well, I wish I could do something to help, but my hands are tied. It's kind of against the rules to let a guy in. Wait, there has to be something we could do. Some kind of loophole. It happens all the time in anime, like I said in the last recording, which I'm not going to repeat. You do realize that this is real life, right? I just... Why are you so afraid of leaving? If I do, I'll be dragged around the country with my parents for another year. I just got here. I don't want to leave. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. An exception, huh? Well, you are pretty effete. What are you talking about? I meant your body. You might be able to pass as one. One of what? Are you gonna let me in? Yes, I think I know a way. Oh, thank God. But only if you pretend to be a girl. I'm a trap. Pretend to be a girl? Is that even legal? Look at your file. Your academic performance is very impressive. I don't think she'd listen to me. I think that's what she said. We didn't accept you here for a reason. Of course, all gender mistakes aside. You're lacking a little in clubs and extracurricular activities, but your grades and aptitude tests more than make up for it. It shouldn't be a problem, really. You'll fit right in. How she came to that conclusion, I have no idea. I don't think... Listen. When did she get so close all of a sudden? And so serious? I know you'd need... Oh, God. I ate dinner not too long ago. I know you need this. This is your final year, right? Yeah. Then you have entrance exams coming up. You have to be thinking about your future. Further delaying your admission to a school will put you behind in your studies and could be disastrous for your record. If you enter late, you'll already be playing catch-up with your classmates. Getting admitted to another school is going to take time. But if you stay here, all you have to do is pretend. Think of it like a drama club that happens to be full-time. Drama? She does have a point, though. I never had much to distance me from schoolwork, so my grades have always been high. No friends to go out with on weekends or have lunch with during school hours. I guess it made me very studious. And while I do want friends, I don't want that my grades to change now, when it matters most. I guess, but how am I supposed to do that? Oh, that's the easy part. You just have to dress like you're one of the girls. Right, so easy. Is she out of her mind? Alright, like I said, this is around the point when I realized that my recording wasn't actually recording. But I'm gonna say what I said before, and it's the fact that, like, I'll give props to this guy. The negative thing is that, yeah, he doesn't have any friends and he had to keep moving. That's the negative part. But the fact that even with that, most people would be like, oh, kind of like rebellious in a certain degree. It just depends on the person, but most of the time they'd be rebellious. But he's focusing on the studies, and even though he has to throw his pride away so he has to dress up as a girl, he doesn't want that because he doesn't want to affect his grades. But I give props to him because most people nowadays don't really actually think about the grades. They just think about how they want to be in life. Even though it's good, you should enjoy life, but at the same time really worry about your grades. Not really worry, but like think about it and know that if you don't actually do anything, then you'll probably end up not doing anything as a job. No one will accept you. But either way, with this choice, I'll do what I have to because it kind of fits in with the guy. And personally, I'd say the same. I see. To be honest, it's a little daunting, but being told that I have to dress up like a girl. As far as I know, a lot of work goes into a girl's daily maintenance. And a mandatory school uniform involves skirts, which seems risky. Very, very indeed. Especially if you have a big... Oh, wait, I need to save. I'm just gonna save quickly. Yeah. See that? See that right here? See this right here? That was when I realized that, oh, my game didn't save. So I'm gonna go over it. because I'm sad about that.
It's delicious.